All right, police story number 3. Probably around 2010 or 11, I was assigned to the emergency service unit, truck number 8 in Brooklyn. One of the guys in the squad had gotten injured at home, and they took him to Methodist Hospital. And they wanted someone from the unit to go and sit with him, so I went. And I was kind of bullshitting with him in the room. And then the doctor came in, so I walked away, gave them their privacy. I kind of walked out in the corridor. And while I'm standing there saying hello to the staff, it's not usually, it's not, I guess, the most usual thing to see a police officer in Methodist Hospital where I was, but I start hearing people say, the baby's coming. So I look in the direction of the people that are coming in, it's hospital staff. Somebody else says it, so I start walking that way. And I realize it's leading me down a corridor to an exit, which would be in the front of the hospital. And more hospital staff is passing me saying the same thing. They're not talking to me, but they're saying, oh, the baby's coming, the baby's coming. But they're all going past me. I'm the only one going out towards the street. So as I get up to the door, it's glass, I could see there's a car parked on the sidewalk and the driver's door is open. So I'm like, oh, what's going on? I walk outside, I walk up to the car, driver's side, back, rear, there's a woman in full lay. I'm like, holy shit, here it goes. I reach in, I had a pair of rubber gloves on me. I put the gloves on, I open the driver's side rear door, it's a 4-door car. I realize I'm the only game in town, there's nobody there. And it's full-blown what you see in TV and movies. I'm like, holy shit. So I start thinking, what if this baby's coming out backwards or the cord's wrapped around its neck? The mother was doing all the work. Anyway, I was doing shit. I'm just standing there, and I'm down, full Johnny Bench, Thurman Munson right there, and basically, here comes the baby. She kind of hands him to me as I'm looking at this thing, like, oh my God. Then I start thinking, the first thing this child sees is this ugly mug. I'm like, but he was beautiful, and he was staring at me. He wasn't crying. The mother sat back down. She laid back down in the rear seat, and I'm telling her, oh, he looks great. He's breathing. He's perfect. And then I heard her kind of laugh, so I knew she was quieting down. I'm standing here. I had nothing to cover him with, but luckily it was a summer day. It was warm, a warm summer morning, and then I realized the hospital staff is coming. This fucking nurse comes behind me. Get out of the way! Just talking to me like I'm some kind of an asshole. So I'm blocking her. The door's here, and the frame of the car is here, and I'm in her way. And I look back at her, and I look in her face. I get beat it, And I don't want any more excitement to be around this child and this poor woman. That ride for her to the hospital must have been outrageous. And then I see more and more staff. Get out of the way! Talking to me like I'm a jerk off. Anyway, finally, I hand the baby back to the mother. She had sat up now, and I said, look how beautiful he is, And I said, everything's going to be all right, I pushed my way past this asshole staff, and I make my way back in a different way, the way I came in originally. I start taking my gloves off, I throw them out. I just start thinking about, they see the short hair and the tattoos, and they think of you like some kind of Neanderthal, and that really bothered me. But then that went away, and I started thinking about holding that little boy, and what that was like. That was really unbelievable. So I make my way back to where my friend is, and now this has been about 5 minutes or so since I had left the car. And I hear this doctor, one of these real assholes who sounds like Thurston Howell from Gilligan's Island, Oh, did you hear what just happened? Well, the staff just helped deliver a baby outside. I'm thinking, what you don't know about life, buddy, could fill up an encyclopedia. And I'm glad I'm not a jerk off like that. But you start to think about that expression, don't judge a book by its cover, and that's very true. And the way some people used to look at police officers, and I guess they continue to do so, they have no idea what's really going on. But I hope that child, who would probably be around 14 years old now, knows the story of how he was born, and I hope the mother knows that I was happy to be there. So thank you.